Alright, here we are, back at the 1959 Buick LeSabre, and tonight I'm going to reassemble the front brakes on the car so we can put the front wheels on it and let it down off the stands in the hopes that in the next few days, I don't know as I'm recording this what everybody else's schedule is, but the rough idea is that we get the car rolling, and the next big step after that is that we assemble the engine and transmission, and then from there we think the idea is to install them in the car. I'm not saying for sure we're going to get to that, but I am saying for sure we're going to assemble the brakes tonight. I sent the original shoes out to be relined, and they've done a beautiful job. Nice mom and pop shop, Edmonton Brake and Clutch. Start by just hanging them on there. No self-adjusters on these. None of that fancy cable stuff that came later. Just want to throw this up there and see if we've got enough room for the drum. Yes, seems good. Okay. Seeing the very end of the round bearings era. These are still in excellent shape, so I know you can buy kits probably to convert it to tapered rollers, but I don't know how many millions of cars did GM would make with those. Lots, many millions, so I'm not going to fuss about it. This is where you're happy you spent all that time cleaning earlier when there was nothing else to do. And there we go. Looking good. Okay. There we go. Dust cap revival time, I guess. Whew. Kind of hurting. I've seen worse. It's a lot better. You don't see it, so that's all the time we have for that. Didn't really notice this before. I don't think I noticed. The bolts say front. Maybe they're longer because they're got to go through the aluminum into the hub. I don't know. They are quite robust, I'll tell you that. These are massive. Just like everything else. And nice little washers. Look at that. Cool. So happy those are all there. Almost ashamed to cover these up with a dirty old wheel, but that's the way she's gonna go right now. There she goes. Car will be getting new tires, and so I'll blast and paint the rims at that time. But for now, this will roll it around the yard. These tires are actually pretty cool, but they are very, very old. Terrific classic tire stuff today, anyway. Pacemaker G78s. Right on. Buick, of course, running 15s, as opposed to Chevs running 14s. Pretty sure I had 5 wheel nuts for this thing. Oh, I got them in there. Awesome. Okay. On to the other side. All right, same deal. Okay. You know, we put the tire on, Frankers? Hmm? Oh, come on. Oh yeah. Look out. Tire time. Fantastic. Well, look how tight all that is, eh? Mm-hmm. Nice. It's been a long time since this car was in the condition it is now.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
What, with this?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta let it on the ground, and then we gotta move the shit out of the way.
Okay, I'll pick it up, you pull the stand.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you and Sean pick it up, and then Frankers and I'll pull the stands.
Frankers,
Ready?
Can you do that? Hey?
She'll do whatever is required.
Can you do that?
Like, I will work
Can
for
you
treats.
do that?
Yeah, you keep the treats coming. She'll do it.
You're just an old sweetheart.
Oh yeah, what a good girl.
So you need a floor jack here? Or
Yeah,
what?
we need to find the floor jack anyway.
Yep, you're right on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Nothing else under there. Okay, let's grab this stand. Okay. Oh, you know what we gotta do? Let's grab this piece of wire. There's this exhaust.
Oh, you want to tie that up?
Well, it's gonna come down on it and fuck everything up.
Whoa, well, that was close.
Yeah, that's okay. Make it a miss.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're missing.
Okay, that's good.
You got a cotter pin over here that you haven't
Yeah,
spread.
we haven't set the alignment on that yet.
Oh,
either,
okay.
so it's just kind of there so nothing falls apart.
Yeah. That's a fine looking unit.
It is a fine machine, yeah.
Mine are cold.
You're cold? Yeah. Okay, it's a big day. We're going to get insurance on the Plymouth Satellite. Did the reverse lights work?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Oh, it's missing the coldwarmotors sticker. We got to put that on.
Oh, Christ. You don't want to ruin the car.
If we gotta take photos for insurance, we should spend 30 seconds and splash some water on the dirty parts and the tires, and then that's good enough. Oh, you got your 73 plate on.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's nice.
Did you and Ann ever have chicken?
Yeah. No, it's not a big problem.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. They were free range. We spent, they walked around the yard and inspected, and the yolk was into dark.
Where is he, Minnie? Is he torturing you?
He's right there.
Look at her. Oh, squirrel time. Leave him alone. Hey guys, just want to interrupt here very briefly to just remind everybody to please double check if you think you're subscribed to the show, because a lot of people do get unsubscribed to this and presumably other channels. Also, if you're not subscribed, please consider pushing the old button. It doesn't cost anything, and it really does help the channel get seen, and very much appreciate it. That's all. Okay, back to the show. Thanks very much. Cheers.
I'm just like, fuck it. Nobody cares what I look like.
Nobody, if anybody cared what I look like, this channel would have 0 subscribers. Okay, we're back at Derry's. Is he in the frame? It looks like he is.
Am I?
Yeah, there now he is.
Oh, there. It's got to be a wide lens to get me in.
We're back on the AMC Matador, and tonight is very exciting because I think we're gonna. Well, I'm pretty sure we're definitely gonna try starting it, and I'm about 90% that we are gonna start it.
Hope so, man.
We've got some gas. We've got a fresh battery. Everything else is done, I think.
Pretty much. We gotta put the cables on.
Right, we gotta put some battery cables on. Then we got some fun. We got hubcaps for the car and new wheel nuts, and we probably aren't going to get to go for a drive because it's still snowing. And there's this Vic in the way. Maybe we'll have a look at this in a minute. This has been the latest Derry needs to sell this to Scott's friends pile. You'll notice the T-Bird is not here because Dean came over and found that at home, so that's awesome.
Yep.
And so this is a priority A. Let's see if we can get this thing running. Luckily, there ain't much work today.
Yeah.
Right? How many years of work have we already in here? Probably 5 years in it.
Yeah.
So, pop the hood release.
Okay. So once you do that, if you want to reach those hubcaps out of the trunk, I'll start cleaning them up.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Did you see that funky double latch
Yeah,
system?
it's neat, eh?
Isn't that cool? Like count on AMC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything's, I double checked all the bolts and stuff, the
Okay.
bolts that were holding the grill in, so.
Okay.
So
Good.
wide.
Wow, that all looks so good.
Yeah. So we do need the cables put on. I got 2 new cables.
Right, we're confident about the alternator wiring.
Well, yeah, we're gonna find out.
Okay.
And that red wire, which is power to my police equipment on the inside, has got to go. I got an eyelet.
Yeah.
Can go on to one side of the solenoid there, if that's handy.
Yeah. Okay. Easy.
Yep. So you gotta
So you
trim
get
that. I got eyelets for that.
Let's get a look here and get at it.
So,
Anything's better than another 6 months of welding, right?
yeah, no doubt, eh?
So.
Anything's better than.
Yeah. You're happy with the routing of this wire other than the last 6 inches here?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so I can cut it to length then.
You bet.
Alright. It's gonna go there. Easy.
Okay, so I am going to make like useful, like I'm not usually.
Oh, you want those wheel covers?
Oh yeah.
And not that we're really super fussed about that, but I didn't mind the way they looked, so we went with those.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
And because I was gonna put my Newport's wheel covers on it, which would have been fine.
Yeah. What year was that Newport?
Mine is a 72.
2, yes. Okay.
So, right on. Okay, battery cables, what do you got?
Yep, fresh one.
Fresh off of the shelf.
Napa guy.
Fresh off the Napa boat.
Yep.
Great.
get some decent weather here.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. Looking forward to that actually.
Yes.
Last night it started snowing again. We had to laugh.
Oh. It gets this time of year, it can be a little bit depressing when you get a big dump.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
I don't mind until it's May.
Oh,
Once it's May and it's snowing, then I'm like, that's enough.
damn, I'm proud to be getting the itchy to come and get his.
Yes, we've been talking about that.
We were so bad years ago, me and Del. It was just a clown show, like rotating, revolving license plates.
Yeah.
And, you know?
There's no doubt at all
That's
that is a
guys.
Chrysler dog dish hubcap.
Yep.
100%. So, and you're saying that you found a Chrysler dish in one of the donor cars for this?
Yes,
at the wreckers.
Out in the wreckers.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was plowed good.
Yeah, but it was that exact one.
Yep, this is the one we've kind of dinged
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
but
sure.
That was in the back seat,
Yeah,
so
and that's 100% of Plymouth.
yep.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think we got what they were using.
That is the
in
money.
The 70s.
Look
on
at
these
that, yeah.
AMCs.
Yeah, and that's 100% what's in that photograph.
Yeah. And those old photos, they don't
Yeah.
lie.
There
can
you
see
go.
the one
They're
across.
all lined up at the station
Yeah.
with their Plymouth wheel covers
Their
on them.
Plymouth
Not
wheel-
wheel covers, hubcaps.
Yeah, little dog dishes.
Yeah,
eh?
for sure.
And
Oh, that's
15.
awesome.
So,
And luckily, you got a set and a half here to pick from.
yep.
There's another pretty decent one.
Yeah, that's off your. Or that's the one that was here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, these ones were on the satellite.
Yeah, that's one off
Yeah.
the satellite.
Okay,
It's already
yeah.
on there.
Any with dings in them, just put them aside. And
Okay.
as soon as I get this battery cable on, we'll ding those out.
All right.
Okay. Plus. Okay, I'm going to hook the positive up here, and then I'm going to just touch the negative to it. Make sure we haven't got anything live. No, everything looks fine. And I just took the bolt away that is supposed to go here. So I'll just turn the key to on, and we'll just check if we got anything at all, which we should, I'm sure.
Should. And make sure it's in park. I'm not so sure the neutral safety switch. Well, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Oil lights on, belt lights on,
Alternator lights on?
no alternator light,
Okay.
signals,
Yep. Yeah, that's happening.
okay,
Let's give her a crank.
clear.
Yeah.
Okay, even the key buzzer works, eh?
Does it?
Yeah, it's quiet, it works.
Oh.
Yeah, new lug nuts. I got new lug nuts for the Volvo too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
They're so nice.
They're actually exposed on the Volvo, and it just had these rusty things on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
When I take that car in for inspection, I want the guy inspecting it to be like, wow, this is the nicest car I've seen
Yeah.
this year.
That's the way to do it.
Like, what a,
Whoa, what the hell though? That's a pretty cool car.
It's a nice old car.
There's not a lot of
The
those.
funny
left.
thing is, it was supposed to be my late model car. In the meantime, it's turned into an antique.
Yep, well, that's what happens, right? Oh, I just like the smell of it.
Yeah.
My
Well, I was thinking yesterday of that because I started up the 73 satellite and we're letting it warm up because I could move it into the garage because we had to do all that other shit.
yeah.
And while I was sitting there idling with the choke shut, that rich exhaust is coming out.
Oh.
It reminded me when we were kids, Andy and I used to stand behind the cars when they were warming up and just be like, oh, we were just, my mom would be like, you're not supposed to stand in the exhaust. And we'd be like, oh, it's so good.
Yep.
We love the smell.
And that smell takes you back.
Yeah, because
It
cars
does.
don't make that cool smell anymore.
No,
they
they
smell like
don't.
rotten eggs or nothing.
Yeah. Well, rotten eggs even, those
They don't
cars
even smell like that anymore.
they're pretty much all gone.
Yeah.
Those early 70s when they first started.
Catalytics or whatever
Yeah.
they use.
So what do you think? Should we give her a little prime and...
Sure.
We got oil in it. Dad poured the oil in it and
Okay.
the zinc additive, of course.
Okay.
I filled up the rad best I could.
All right. Well,
I mean, it'll probably-
first time it's gonna run for 5 seconds, then it's gonna run for 10, and then it'll run for a minute, and then we'll turn it off and check everything. I don't see anything obvious
Okay.
with regard to vacuum and stuff. You had this all kind of covered up anyway.
Yeah, most of it was around that firewall, and then
Do you have a fire extinguisher?
I do. It's hanging
Let's
right
grab
by
that.
the door, a big
Let's
one.
grab that.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually.
You never know.
Get it right ready. Wow, in a wheelchair you
Yeah,
can't
it's
do
difficult,
shit.
right?
You can't do.
It's just
You're
takes too long.
Yeah, you're too slow. Like
Yeah.
choke's not closing, eh? When you open
It
the
doesn't
top?
seem to. No.
Okay, well,
I
whatever.
can manually close it. I guess.
Oh,
Whatever.
Give
We'll
her-
see how I got. It's rich now, anyway.
yeah. See what
So
happens.
if we've got any ignition at all, it should fire almost instantly.
Should.
I'll give it a little throttle.
Sounds like she's gonna go.
Sounds tough. Okay, we'll do that again. It's gonna take a few before it'll pull gas from the tank, I would think.
Probably, yeah. It always started pretty good. Should have sucked it up there by now, eh?
Yeah.
Unless the fuel pump died while it was sitting in here, which these enviro fuels these days, nothing would surprise me.
If it doesn't start going pretty soon.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah. Doesn't want to stay idling, eh? Wonder if that distributor vacuum is buggering it up. Sounds good anyway, the
Yeah, it
ticking.
sounds fine. It's just, it's not really clear enough.
Some of these though, they've got live vacuum going to the advance, and it really speeds up when that's hooked up. When you disconnect it to check the timing, car won't idle, eh? Some of them, I'm not saying
Well,
this.
it obviously needs to be repaired. It's very rough, but I don't see where it used to go.
Where it needs to go.
What's this? There, that's probably our buddy there.
Why would that be?
It looks like that maybe used to be.
Oh, you're kidding. We like that.
Yeah, I think it's like that.
Let me grab the multimeter here.
Yeah, taking it. Yeah, that sounds great, eh?
And good to hear it running.
For being dead cold, that sounds really good. Hey, great.
Almost a little high, but we'll monitor
Let it
that.
settle down for a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll rev it up, and if it hits 17 or something, then you got a problem, right?
Good idea.
That's just sitting there. Good.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Sounds good.
Yeah. guys better make a run for it. Sounds tough.
Ooh, yeah.
You were saying they had big exhaust on this when you bought it, right?
Yeah, it's like 3-inch pipe, eh?
Oh, really, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, doesn't that look tough now, eh?
Oh, man.
Man. That's sweet. The hubcaps just look perfect.
Don't that look? It's been so long without hubcap.
Yeah.
Man,
That's great. That's the first start since you pulled it in here, yeah?
yeah, it's over 2 years.
Years, yeah. Oh, that's very cool. So remember that part where you said and you told me to look for vacuum leaks? I'm like, it all looks good. And then we found 3. 3 after. I was like, it's fine. No problem there. Well, at least I know I got the battery cables on right.
Try the park light. The switch is kind of touchy.
Tell me when. Oh, that
Yeah,
it?
they're on, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Now it's nice, so
Got all the marker lights.
the temperature gauge starting to move.
Well, it's hard to tell. It's just, oh yeah, it's coming up. It's just at the cold line now. It must have been way below the cold line.
Rev her up a little bit.
Yeah. There, we got the slow idle now. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that top hand sounds good, eh?
Is that what's in it? Yeah. Oh, power steering. Look at this high performance wheel, eh?
You got power brakes?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, temp gauge definitely working.
Is it?
It's over the other side of the cold line now.
Cool.
Good. Hey, it's almost time to try the lighter.
I think so.
Yeah, great.
I'm seeing a frosty cold one getting cracked here right away too.
Absolutely.
That is awesome, Scott.
Yeah, that fired right up.
Oh,
Sounds
man,
tough, eh?
Sounds good, yeah. We might just have
Like
to
when we were kids and you stand in the exhaust cloud for a while just to get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Eh?
Pretty much.
Yeah, unit 858 is just about ready to roll, eh?
Yeah, everybody better watch out. What a great car, man. What an incredible car.
It's just such an oddball thing. These were everywhere.
Yeah.
And the little Nova 4-doors.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Yep. But these.
Sure. They must have had, what, a couple of hundred of them, you figure?
Oh, probably.
Really, eh?
Yeah. Oh man, that sounds good. To hear her run again, it's kind of crazy, hey?
You get these.
so cool.
Too bad there's a police car in the way of your police car. We could go for a drive.
Well, when you're
This one looks like it's been in a high-speed chase.
it lost the wheel.
Lost a wheel. Right?
Hidden
New lug nuts.
Yep.
So, successful start. Next time, what were you saying? Something about insurance?
Insurance and a plate, and we're gonna go for a drive.
That's exciting. Yeah, the brakes felt good. All the lights working.
Yep. Charging.
Yeah, battery charging nicely.
Yep.
Oh, I'm pretty excited to go for a ride.
I'm very stoked.
Yeah, this one's been a while coming. It's been a big
Yes.
job. Big job.
Been a long time coming. Yep, bought this car almost 10 years ago.
Really?
With the yes. Oh yeah, I've had this car for 10 years.
Oh, you've only been working on it for less
Last
than that,
couple
though.
of years,
Yeah, okay.
But we gathered parts.
Yeah.
Dell and I went out to the wrecking yard, gathered everything we could, and here we are in 2025. It's finally come to. Oh,
Yep,
That
so
back
close, eh?
seat.
Well, you know I gotta plug the seat shop, eh?
It is a thing of beauty. Oh.
You know, I'm more amazed at the front seat that is the original
Well, 50-year-old
50-year-old upholstery. Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's not even too bad. It's pretty
not
amazing, yeah.
bad.
It's pretty amazing, and
I know
even the
it's-
headrest, the steering wheel survived. Yeah, and I'll have a go at the old. I gotta measure that before I go.
What's that?
The shifter.
Oh,
Yeah, you got a
with the
micrometer.
micrometer?
Yeah. Thanks for having us over, man. Pretty successful night. Pretty happy with that.
Thanks for coming over, Scott. This has been awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
Matador running, it's charging.
Yeah, next in line, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, big flips.
Yeah.
Not even a flip this time.
No, not even a greasy flip.
Right, and we're back at the SM front clip here. What we've been up to is I finally got these pieces here painted to match, and they turned out very nicely. And they go like that to hold these in. We got 1, 2, 3 of those, so I just have to glue these rubbers on. And while we're doing that, I also have from the Dean Archives this lovely 1973 Alberta plate that we're going to have to modify very slightly to fit in there. For some reason, although this was supposedly designed for American, Canadian, North American style license plates, it doesn't fit. It's about 1/8 of an inch or whatever, maybe not even that much, too tall, and it'll scratch everything up if I try and force it in there. So I'm going to shave this plate down. In order to do any of that, we have to take this guy off. So I was just test fitting these. It looks like everything's going to be fine, but I want all new fasteners for it. So that means that all this is coming off again for now, and we're going to at least get the plate in here, and then we'll start figuring out what we're going to use to hold these clamps or whatever they're calling them into place. And then getting very close to being finished this, we have back from the plater all of the swivelly bullshit that runs the turning lights on the front of this car, and this all mounts on the bottom of this. It actually mounts on the bottom of those black plastic headlight homes, whatever they are. So we'll do a little bit of that and see how she goes. I guess we'll have to pull all the glass off the front to get started, and then we'll see if we can make this fit. Interesting thing about Alberta is if you have the original pair, which I do from Dean, you can run them on the car legally. So I'm going to actually be able to run original 1973 plates on the car, front and rear, and that'll be really fun. So I think the color is fun. What are they, blue and yellow or blue and orange? But the numbers don't mean anything, but whatever. It's got a cool, got the font there, and it says Wild Rose Country up there. So anyway, let's see how that goes. You guys are all subscribed to Carter Auto Restyling, yeah? Kyle, our buddy Kyle, we'll see if we can pester him to come visit us one of these days. Maybe I'll line up some French junkers for him to work on. I'm sure he'd love that. For reasons that nobody can explain, we have to move the locations out on the plate. The holes don't line up either. I don't know what car they measured when they made this front end for Canadian license plates. This plate is of exactly the same date as the car. And this stuff was all very standard, and yet they've missed it by 10 millimeters. So I don't know if I'm gonna put 4 screws in there. I think I'll just put 2. So I'm just gonna move these slots out a little bit. Not much we can do about it. We have to shorten it by just maybe 100 thou. So yeah, just, you know, buy an SM, they're fun. All right, got the plate shaved down. Didn't take very much, but just enough. And put some sticky foam on the back so that it won't rattle. seems to fit. Yes. Got some washers. And let's go get those. Color-coded washers. Been hanging around with Ashley too much. Yeah, that was alright. Okay, I'm happy with that. I was going to take the 1974 sticker off, but Dean liked it, so that stays. Now we have to take the protective plastic off of the inside of these things. We have to get all this masking tape off of here. This all just gets fussier now, I guess. So, we also have to glue these rubbers on so that they are not falling off. So we'll get ready to do some of that and keep plowing forward. The big thing with finishing this is that I get to start the rest of the car. I kind of said when I started this thing that we're not even going to attempt to touch the rest of this car until this is done, because I knew that this was going to take 100 hours and that having the car scattered all over hell was just going to be counterproductive if I was still going to spend, you know, I've had this car for 10 years and I'm just now finishing the first 6 inches of it. So shows you how that's going. But if, you know, if there's one car that you can't rush, you just can't rush, you can't even. Anyway, these cars are insane, so we're just going to take our time. Okay, here we go. Right, that looks pretty spectacular, actually. I just noticed that these badly need polishing, so I'm going to go badly polish them. And we'll see how they look in a few minutes, but they're completely rubbish right now. Before and after. I would say that was worth it. So we'll go do this one now and start putting this together. Okay. There's the second fit up on everything and starting to look like something that might go on a car. Pretty happy with most of it. The only problem I've got is this little tab here. Needs to be bent up a little bit because it's barely grabbing the cover there. And of course the fasteners are still just rubbish. So we have to get the new fasteners. And I think they reproduce these lower moldings here. These guys cleaned up very nicely, so I'm very happy with that. I wasn't actually expecting them to look as good as they do. And yeah, polishing. And the license plate looks good. And I'm very happy that I went and painted the washers. That plate is so close to Ford engine blue that we got away with it. So there we have the largely ready front end. I'm very happy to see it this far. It's been a long slog getting that put together. I guess if there's an upside, it's that it adds more value to the car than what I actually paid for the car. These front clips are very much desired because the majority of the SMs were sold with the North American round headlights, which honestly, I mean, whatever. I think the round headlights with the covers on also look fine, but this really does add that futuristic vibe to them. And of course, you get the swiveling light effect. You see that little area there. At first I thought that was to provide clearance for the light to turn, but it doesn't actually come anywhere near it. So that's really just there so that everybody knows that the light turns, which is actually kind of cute. So this whole thing can be bolted on here. From what I can see, and having looked at other cars, the way to build this car, I think, is to take the bumper off and then assemble the headlights and everything onto the bumper, and then that whole assembly will just go somewhere else until the car is roughed in. Again, that's in final paint, regardless of what color I paint the car. All SMs had silver front clips. Still haven't decided on the color for the car, but I'm kind of down to blue or brown. So either would look good. Just never been a really big fan of silver. Doesn't really bring out the nice chrome and stainless accents on the car. So darker colors I think look good. I've seen black ones. They were never offered in black, but it does look pretty sinister actually. There we go. There's your 3-minute update on 200-hour job. And now back to it's only got to sit here for a few minutes. Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, there it is. Today's the day.
D-Day.
We've got the wrecking crew here.
Sacrifice.
And that's them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
okay. Because we had to run it in on a stand or on Dan's with a transmission. So those were already holding the different transmission on.
Sure.
Hey, nice shirt. And you got all the good shirts going.
I like to collect them.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to reopen the store soon.
Awesome.
Then everybody
My
can get
classic tires got to be repopped.
Oh yeah, you want that one?
I do. I've
Good.
been so disappointed I missed that one early on.
Yeah, so that's underway. And what's next? I guess transmission bolted up to this engine.
Yeah, let's do
We've
that.
got this guy hopefully ready to go. Oh, these are looking great, buddy. That's multiple.
All I care about is
Make sure they
this.
spin, yeah.
What would actually not do?
Pick up heavy shit.
I'll go to my right. You want a tire? There's a tire right here.
Just put it right down. Okay. If we get two of the bell housing bolts, the top ones, we offer it up. Let's line these up a bit first. Because I believe, I'm not sure, but I think it might only go one way. How are you?
My dowel, I'm a little high. The transmission's high for my dowel.
Okay.
What about yours?
Mine's a bit low.
Okay. You rotate it up.
Well, it's more like a rotation.
If I lift this side.
It's gotta go.
There you go.
Down, right there, right there. I don't like this though. There we go. Oh, you're fine. It's on the peg.
Okay, I think we're on the peg on this side. Yep, we won. Ooh, tighten this one quick. There we go.
Couldn't have been one easier.
That was easy. Okay, good. Tighten those. Now the other thing we got to do, we got to pull this exhaust off because that's still in the car. This one we're going to leave attached, and we may even just cobble on some kind of a pipe once we get the engine installed. But this one's in the car, so let's see the. I think that's, I don't know what size that is, 5/8 or 11/16.
I got 5/8 here.
Oh, and before we get too carried away, this one has to come back out, I think.
We need flex plate bolts.
Yeah, they're all together.
Miss Frankers is getting a timeout.
It goes so well. Here's what I'd like to do.
Stop it.
Yeah. If we get a chance, if this goes as well as I'd like, and that car's back inside before dark, we go upstairs, get some snacks, and open mail.
Sorry, I talked a good game and walked away.
No, you're fine.
Did you find
But
out?
these are not them.
The skinny ones either, or not?
So
them?
they're really small
Yeah.
because I can't even get these through the flex plate.
And then what about Loctite?
Well,
I'm a big fan of Loctite in this scenario.
Top drawer in the red.
Do you have a blue bottle?
Okay, luckily we've got some professional help today. Stephen, who never gets tired of working on cars all day and then coming over here.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Maybe back a little more. And
Bugger.
probably gonna want to get back.
Okay, that's pretty
Pretty good.
Okay, we'll grab the chain is here. That's pretty spot on, gents. Thank you.
You like
That's pretty good guess on the placement. We'll let Ash finish, not in a zero gravity situation here.
makes a lot of good sense.
I blame the transmission shop.
Well, I was just gonna say that was your one mistake.
That's right. If that's the mistake, I'll be a happy camper. Do not want to be taking this thing apart ever again.
Well, go up a little bit. Let's see how heavy it is. Let's see how off balance it is.
Yeah, it does have to go.
Oh, see that? All dats and shit, hey?
Yeah, it's not a Datsun
No,
yet.
it's too heavy. It should be. Is it okay?
Yeah, well, it's not light, but I mean, what I'm thinking is that we can swing it up with a strap until it's past, until the strap's in the way. Then we lower it down onto a jack, and we do the rest with a jack.
That's exactly.
Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah. Find some wire.
okay.
Why don't we start by move the engine out of the way, bring the car out, get it on ramps, and then we'll bring the engine back.
Sounds good.
Alright, my friend?
Pretty good.
Now, the other thing, we're going to get that car up on these ramps.
We gotta go fast.
No, that's dangerous.
We can just jack it. We've got a jack.
Yeah.
Well, I got a tractor, and we got a piece of rope.
Really stop it.
I have a block of wood.
Alright, I gotta let go, I can't steer it now.
Yeah, okay.
I'll stand here so you're with a block. Just in case.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Somebody else can
Okay,
steer
stop.
anytime.
Okay.
Let's, yeah, we're very, very, very close.
Good. Yeah,
What about the ramps?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Hold on a second. That one can come in for sure. This one can come in for sure.
That is the 60.
What do you think?
Yeah, just things like that.
Okay, slow, but keep going. You got another 4 feet.
We're at a curve again, so.
Okay, you can let her go, guys, if you want. You're on the ramps. We are just about there. Another foot. We're there. We're on the flat.
Okay. Whoa.
Another inch. Okay.
To block the back wheels.
That's it. We're there.
That actually went pretty good.
That was very easy.
I'm glad we didn't bring up the tractor for
Good
that.
here. Is this what these are for?
This we should
No,
have.
we got to sort
What
out all
about
that.
cross member at the back?
And now we need a cross member. Yeah.
Oh, do we have a cross member with bolts?
I don't even, it was all such a blur taking this apart. But we've got some stuff.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have to line up that track shaft then.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
So
the hard
the
part.
other trick is we got to lift one wheel in the air so that we can turn the drive shaft.
And so we need both jacks.
Right when you're under. Awesome.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be fun, yeah.
What else you got?
Fucking seriously,
Moving?
yeah, I think we're good.
You get a hand inside the front wheel? In front of the wheel?
Yes, absolutely, I can.
Okay, we're good then. You know what we should do is flip this board on top of that
Straight.
board rather than the other way
Want
around.
to
The jackass on the
put a
side.
rattle can on it? We're going to line that up first, and then
I can't tell. Is that middle?
that's close enough. It's close enough. I'll be under there anyway. But it's not going to be centered when we get it lined up. So we're going to get those together loosely, and then it's a matter maybe of pulling the other side of the diff back, or we're never going to get these in,
Oh yeah? Okay.
right? Because that whole thing is slid ahead, off to one side. It's all over, and you pulled that side back, so it's like this now. Yeah. So.
What bolts do you need for this?
Ooh, yeah. Let's get it under there and close, and then we'll throw that O-ring and gasket on right before, because we're gonna need a center punch to line shit up. So let's get.
Says it twice.
All the
Does it say
clues.
front?
Says top. But we're losing daylight here, so
I know.
we better.
Yeah. Okay, so this has got to be in the car in the next hour. I mean, we can do it with lights. We'll get lights if we have to. I'd prefer not to.
It's like carrying a casket.
Not a reference I use often in life.
Okay. Oh, go up. Or am I the go up guy?
here?
It's gonna tilt down if we don't.
Well, we want it to tilt down.
Eventually, but after this bar.
Okay, we got another.
We can go down a little bit.
Maybe.
Going down gently. The
Nope.
strap is gonna be a bitch.
Okay. So I gotta be in charge of the strap then. No, you don't have to hold it. You
Yeah,
just do it
because
like
as soon
this.
as you
No.
loosen,
He's
You
gonna
do
do it
this.
different.
You pull down, you lift this up,
oh, I like
See?
that.
Oh, smart.
I like that.
and then
Okay.
you go like this,
Do
go
it
down,
again.
pull down, oops, get one, pull down, lift,
Controlled.
very
Oh,
controlled.
nice.
Yeah, you can only do a couple of notches at a time,
That's
but that's
fine.
okay.
Okay, getting there. Go one more, maybe. That's it. That's it.
That's all?
That's
That's it for now because the motor mounts are in the way.
Okay, so straight back a bit more.
Back a bit more. Same protocol. But it's close, so
Okay, it's
Yeah.
going nice
Really
and
slow.
smooth.
Really slow. Yeah.
go
More
back.
back.
Dean,
Watch those transmission
Gently
lines.
roll as can be.
Go
Okay.
down.
That's
Okay,
about
stop.
it.
Go down.
Yeah, you can do any of those. Yeah, we got to the point where
Going.
yeah, you got to cover the motor. You got quite a ways. Would it help to go to one side or the other?
I don't think we need to go any higher.
Are you clearing this accumulator?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we will.
You could go down with the strap a couple.
Okay, go back.
Okay. Well, just that the strap is at the point where it's all.
Oh, it's going to release.
Okay, let's get everybody down now.
Yeah, I agree.
Miles down, the whole motor down.
Okay.
Okay.
Right there.
Right,
Good.
leave it.
Good.
Leave it. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Now lower the whole engine. Great.
Actually,
Can you imagine
I
if
actually
they did this at the factory, they'd make one car a year.
Go down, Scott, on the transmission. Stop.
Okay. More?
Yeah. You can.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
beautiful.
There you go. Now go
Okay, I'm
back.
hitting dipstick on motor mount over here, so we're just going to rotate to there. Can you hold the engine?
Yeah. Okay, go back.
Beautiful. Back.
Everybody back.
So that's better. It gives me like an inch
Okay.
like that.
Now go.
Hold her there. Pull it a little to your side, Ash. Perfect. Okay, that's about as far as I can go there.
We
Or
can
are we
try.
done?
Yeah, let's try dropping the
I think
transmission.
we're okay. Yeah.
There's like no weight on this thing now.
Well, we're still
Or
is
less.
some. Okay, this is kind of it for the transmission, though.
Okay.
You already
Go
lift up
up
the
on the
engine.
engine then?
That's me.
Yeah, please.
Which one?
This guy?
Okay.
Straight back. Straight back into the firewall.
Okay, right there.
Yeah, back. Lean back into the firewall.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Lean back
All right,
towards
it's
it.
going in its hole.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep
Sean.
going.
Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on
sorry.
a second. I got a jack in the way here.
Okay, yeah, okay, we'll think right.
Okay.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can go straight back too.
No, not much.
Well, the oil pan's about to contact the center line.
Got about an inch though, looks like.
Yeah, it's not going to yet,
Okay,
but
pause.
it's.
Then, if that's the case, I got to get underneath. Somebody's got to come here and hold this part of the engine. I got to go underneath now and start jacking the transmission.
If you want to, I'm just holding that.
Because if anybody's got to be underneath, it's got to be me.
Hey, at least the tranny is empty and it's not draining.
Oh, yeah, no.
All over you.
Compared-
The
Remember-
antifreeze, you're running
remember-
antifreeze now.
Remember taking the engine out of the 61 Plymouth?
Fucking hate it.
Jesus, that was the worst. This is nothing. This is a party compared to some of the shit that we fucking do around here. Okay, the
Can it
problem
go
is
back?
now we are very close to where we have to line these splines.
And now you have to put seals and gaskets and O-rings and
Okay,
such.
so let's pause and do that. even
Okay.
though it's- Yeah, no, we've done our homework here, kids.
All right. Perfect, Steven. You need to pass that around.
Oh, Jesus, I honestly don't know.
Thanks.
Rotate.
Got a little bit of light buzz under here.
Oh, the lighting department's Pretty
Weak.
shit though.
Pretty spooky.
Weak. There we go.
That looks better.
He's
I
getting
think I-
interrupted.
I think I got the O-ring on. Or do I
like it.
put it in front of
Yes. Yes, it's
the...
on.
It's not on.
It's totally
There's the
on.
fucking old one is still there.
Oh,
Oh, I should have just left the old one. It's probably
goober
better,
it up.
It was just staying there
better
on
than
its
the new
own.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Shallow.
That's an easier flange to hold too. What?
Okay, there we go.
I just couldn't
Okay,
see
give
where
me
it's
some
pointing.
goo. Here's the goo.
Oh, you're using orange?
Yeah. It's high heat
Okay.
area. We're going
Okay.
orange.
I don't give a fuck. It's the first one I found.
Oh, the orange stinks too.
Good.
Does
That
it?
means it's better.
The other ones
No,
don't
It
stink.
isn't really though.
Oh, Mr. RTV expert over there.
As an RTV connoisseur.
As a connoisseur of all the RTV brands and flavors. Okay, that's a hateful nightmare.
We still need to go way back. That's the issue. But we can't because
Why don't we go back center link down, or is
I just took the idler arm off.
Yeah, you still have about an inch, 2 inches of clearance, maybe inch and a half of clearance on the idler arm, the oil pan. So the oil pan's not hitting anything.
Right. Yes.
Why would they put a king spline? Like,
Right?
fuck you. This was a 3-second job without that.
Say it's
Probably
balanced or
balance.
something to do with the king's plan.
I just don't understand why it won't just slide on. Because the gap seems about right. Everything seems right. It just won't fucking go on.
Should we give it a decent?
Well, we're already in though.
It's gotta be, right?
Like a decent little shove here.
Give us a shove to the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
we're
it's
going, boys.
It's going. Okay, hang on. Let's fix gasket. 1
Okay.
second, boys. Stop. Let's fix gasket.
Well, you know what? Can you guys make sure it's not going to come out again? But then,
No, we're clocked out, like Miles says. I can see it from this angle here up top. On the side.
okay, but then is something 180 degrees off?
Well, that could be.
Just a little bit. Well, right there. Yeah, that looks good.
Is there a chance we can come straight? Oh, yeah, let's come back just till this bolt grabs and then we're going to finish the gasket. So if we can come straight back with the engine, just a half an inch even. That's getting it. That's getting it, fellas. Hang on. Pause, 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 pause.
Okay.
Let me get one bolt, one
Beautiful.
thread.
Oh, I know. We got to go back 2 inches.
Yeah, that's okay. That's
Oh,
fine.
but the whole diff has
whole
to go
diff
back.
has to go
Yeah,
back.
That's right.
Okay, we need a wrench.
You need a bolt. You need another
And
bolt.
we got to start getting that other gasket in there. You little more, Dean? Okay, you guys ready? We're going to move everybody at once here.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
pushing on
So
the engine.
we're pushing the engine
Okay,
back.
yeah, it should go very easily then. Well, we're hitting the linkage, the accumulator, the transmission accumulator is binding onto the linkage. The whole works has to either, can we move the whole engine to the passenger side?
Just tried. Didn't move.
Just again a little bit.
You can see about 3/4 of the hole there through the.
I think we would actually get it now if we tried.
I'm about.
I think we just.
I think we're good now.
You're
Do we have motor mounts?
Yeah.
It's
That's
good.
like centered
That's-
now.
Can you
Yeah.
get the motor mount bolts
Yeah,
in?
what do
This
they
one,
look
this
like?
side.
We don't know what
This
they
one
You know,
is.
they're on that little table. They're
Yeah,
brand new
looking.
3/8 with washers.
If
Do you want me to
that's all
push
the
on the
weight,
engine up?
I'm lined up lengthwise, but not height wise.
Yeah, I
Actually, want
guess.
you to push on the engine up?
Yeah. it needs
Oh,
to
you want
come
the engine up?
down
It
some.
needs to come down.
Oh, like I can just.
Sorry, what are you doing, Dean? You want to
Actually,
lift
that
this
was
700-pound engine?
It's heavier than I thought. The motor is heavier than I thought. You can't just jimmy it up.
Yeah.
You're a madman.
You lose it?
I am losing it, yes.
I was going to say, go crazy.
Yeah, we need to go back a good 1/8 of an inch.
Yeah, that just changed.
There.
Yeah.
The washer.
Yeah. Oh,
We need to know.
That gave us nothing.
Oh.
Oh, what do you do?
Moving the engine back. It's fucking fighting.
We're floating now.
You guys need us to let the tension off the transmission here?
I don't think so.
Well, it just somehow scooted ahead a quarter
When
inch.
you, when you threw it sideways, you pushed the engine ahead about 1/4 inch.
That's odd.
That's really, I got some.
And what do you want? You want the engine back on
It's got to
your
go
side?
back.
Gotta go back.
Like, in a perfect world, 1/2 inch.
Okay. And Miles can't pull it back with the drive shaft?
I don't know. Miles, what if you pull on that strap on the
It's all
drive?
one unit now, right?
On the driver's side.
Just gotta have a couple threads started on this top one.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right there, okay.
Oh, hey, hey, hey,
That's almost too far.
Right,
We're not leaving.
Okay.
Couple threads in there.
big or tiny?
Well, we wanted to mess with the other side.
Okay, let's see what the other side looks like.
I think we do want to let it all the way down now.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep an eye on it as it comes down. Is it helping or hurting?
That's good. It's helping.
Because I got this big vacuum.
Yeah, it's pretty much done.
I would say in the transmission is probably half work.
But it has pretty.
Right? There's a pile to do this job.
I've never looked under.
The impact gun would have been faster.
Oh yeah, and those threads may not have
Now
survived.
we strip the threads.
Grip.
Okay, now you can take.
I mean your motor mount onto the block. Did you do that yet?
No, I got these two. I just got to do it. Tight. Tight.
30 foot-pounds or what? We're champions.
We are champions. Yes.
Well, what about the center link or the idler arm?
Yeah, that'll have to go back in for sure to steer it.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, those two
Yeah,
bolts.
the 2 bolts. Yeah, I was like, I can remember. I got the bolt. I can't remember what for.
Are they?
So much room to work.
Yeah, great lighting as always on the show.
No lighting.
Just all backlit, carefully backlit to be.
Extra dramatic.
Did we?
Weren't there lights underneath?
It's dramatic, all right. Gee, that's awesome.
Well, it's in, right?
Yay!
Yeah, you guys, that's beyond the Call of Duty.
Wow, so you had
Hey,
you had a knock
Steven.
around some of the buttons.
Beyond the
Over
Call.
it.
Just he's over it. He's like, yeah,
Love
whatever.
to see these springs still don't move.
No, I was.
Ready for more.
Well, there's another 1,000 pounds of sheet metal, bumpers, and everything else.
Yeah, must
Yeah,
be.
the engine didn't even phase the
No,
springs.
it's
Eh?
like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck, it's still maxed out.
That's crazy.
This car is overkill.
It's a tank. Yeah. Good, stop there. Good on my side.
Close, but we're not touching it.
How close?
You
Okay, pause.
you don't have much.
Because I've driven a lot of cars into here. I
Don't
know
have
how it's
much.
got to go. Okay, that's not good.
Okay, stop. Well, hey, that's it.
Well, that was easy.
Well,
Yeah,
okay, I was worried about that. That's fine. That's fine.
That Sean was watching.
Oh yeah, everything's fine. There was a few tense moments with that transmission.
Oh, that was scary, yeah.
Well, that really went according to plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we
Just
planned-
wasn't
we planned
easier.
for it to suck, and it did.
And it did, yeah. We
Yeah.
were right.
Yeah. So,
pretty awesome.
What do you need? 3/8?
yeah. This is the engine that we went to the West End for that day.
Yeah.
But that's the transmission that we came out of the factory with this car.
Right.
It's actually quite tight.
Yeah, it's very tight. Yeah, looks good.
Does look good.
Well, we've got the beginnings now of something that could be turned into a car. That was a lot of shit when you consider that engine, transmission, and suspension, and all this firewall, and all that stuff is now done. And that was all garbage.
For sure.
It's only 8:30.
I'm joking.
I was like,
When
wow.
did we start on this? Did anyone notice?
That's a lot of work. But look how good it looks.
It does. Hey,
You know,
It looks
it's like
new.
neat,
It
I
looks
know.
new, man.
My
Right?
brother-in-law's Monaco set up the same. Dropped that engine in 15 minutes.
Yeah. No, that torque tube stuff is an utter nightmare. That was a nightmare. But we didn't have to abandon ship and go figure out some way to do it. Like the way we said it was going to work is how it went in.
True enough.
And that would have not been possible with a cherry picker engine crane.
No. You were spot on, man.
That was the
Spot
only
on.
way to do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, doing it again though, I think I honestly, you know how easy the transmission went on? I honestly think that it would have been easier to put the transmission in first.
Right.
And I think that if we do your car, or if I ever had to do this again,
You do the
I would do the
transmission first.
transmission first on a jack because
we dropped
the trouble was that the engine wasn't allowing us to get the
Or
angle.
if the center link wasn't in there.
Well, that made a huge difference. We
well,
could've just
that
dropped
made the difference.
That made the difference.
Okay, I'm going home.
What?
Yeah. See you guys.
Who's gonna drink all this beer?
Oh, I know. Another day. Saturday.
Oh yeah, Saturday night, jamming.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks so much,
Thanks
man.
again for the booth. That worked out real well.
Yeah, good.
All that
Glad.
stuff.
Thanks, man. Thanks so much, man. That was massive.
That was a pleasure.
That was no, it was. You know, it's fun because we succeeded.
Of course.
Like it's worth it. I wouldn't say it was fun, but it's definitely very satisfying that it's done.
Achieved a goal.
Yeah, good. Nice. Thanks, man. Detailing it up?
Sweet, yeah.
Man, we should have some Windex. Well,
Yeah.
you know what?
That's okay.
We'll wait till it's running before we get cute
Yeah,
about
we'll
that.
be cute.
Let's just get it put together here.
Miles was giving me a hard time about this wire, maybe. He's like, but Dean, that's how you, I didn't fix it though. Like, no, that's gonna okay.
Oh, come on, that'll be fine.
That'll be fine. Yeah.
Look at that, eh?
God, he's like, I thought you fixed this. Like, no. But anyway, that's one thing to address.
So there's a shopping list of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Right, everything from filler tube, O-ring, gasket, whatever.
Filler tube, gasket, yeah.
Right,
Yeah, you need
like you got to still check tight everything. There's no exhaust. We're a long ways, but jeez, there's so much work to do still. That's the thing. This thing is a rust bucket. Like,
why did we even start with this thing?
This, on top of all this, it's still a rusty piece of shit.
No,
it's the
you're-
time. Look at how much time that. Like, it's one evening for everybody, but how many evenings to put that all together?
This stuff got done.
Oh, building the transmission, building the engine,
taking
taking it over to Dan's and breaking it in and setting it up and fixing it fucking 7 times. Right? Look at all this. The hours and every little speck
the
of
heater
it.
core. You had to remember. You had to work on the heater core. You had to
Everything.
it
Soldering
wasn't
up the
holding-
heater core.
We're like,
Dude, look, the whole dashboard, every speck of wiring has to come off. The whole thing's got to be turned inside out, upside down, all scrubbed and cleaned. That is just fucking junk.
yeah, that's pretty.
That is not a
boring.
dashboard.
Yeah, that's
Like,
pretty gross.
there is another 25 hours. And it's just 25 hours here, 25 hours there. Next thing you
We
know,
showed us
it's
another-
a fucking 1,000 hours. We were a good team under there.
Like, it was tedious, and it had to be, all the angles had to be just.
We finally got it to line up.
Yeah, she's sweet.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the show this week. As always, a terrific time putting it together and a terrific time putting this together. All the fellas that came by and helped, thank you guys so much. You guys are the champions. I can't even imagine having tried to do that by myself. So yeah, you guys are the best. In the very near future, we're going to get this thing running. So there will be a call going out to the fellas again, and we're going to fire this up as soon as I get the rest of the rad support. The radiator's out being rebuilt right now, and then there's all the sheet metal to go on the front here. So lots to do yet on the 59 Buick, and then we will be, of course, starting on the body and interior. But very excited to have gotten it this far. Thanks to everybody who would hit the old like button or leave a comment. Very much appreciate it, and always enjoy reading them all. as always, sincere thanks to the patrons of the show who make it possible to do this every week, and you guys keep it on the air. And because of you, we're going to save as many of these cars as we can. And of course, same goes for all the people who have contributed through the PayPal and Super Thanks options, links in the description. Very, very much appreciated. And of course, it all goes to saving these cars. Special thank you this week to Mike Calvert from Junks Automotive, who's made a second and equally egregious contribution to this nonsense. Very much appreciated, Mike. You guys, please go check out Junks Automotive. Very fine channel. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to try to get the Cold War Motors shopping channel back up and running here in the next week or two. I really would like to have it done for our 15th anniversary, which is before the end of this month here. And we're actually, we're making some progress, but it is not anything that I am good at. Computers and websites and forums and passwords and all this type of stuff just goes over my head. Nevertheless, with some help, we are getting it put back together. So very much appreciate that anybody would stop by when that is done. Anyhow, I guess that's about it for this week. A big week here, and looking forward to next week when we'll have a lot more of a regular contributor.
Same old shit.
dear sir or madam, 15 years and you haven't managed fucking anything. Please quit. Yours sincerely, the YouTube development team. P.S. Fuck you.
Yeah.
So anyway, the only thing we can really do to YouTube is just not stop.